Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We are in a really fun position where not too often in the history of this game have we seen 5 weeks of a side quest. 5 weeks. And yet, here we are, right? We've got 6 quests in theory. We've got the Null's Void quest to beef up your symbiote. And then you can see I've explored everything, but technically week 1. But if you go into week 1, really the reason why it says it's not explored is because it reset its own map. And so there's one dotted path, but on this dotted path there are no rewards because those rewards, of course, have been claimed. So I have been saying every week I'm going to walk you through the best and worst values, and I'm going to show you what I purchased. And I talked about how the last week would be the time that I would advise if people are thinking about relic stuff that they shop at the candy shop for that stuff. Now, you'll notice I've maxed out the 6-star shards. Maxed out, I would start with the tier 6 class catalyst fragments, if you can see them. I would start with the tier 5 class catalyst selectors, the 6-star 6 stone crystals, the 6-star generic 6 stones. And also the tier 3 basic, the 7-star shards. The best relic by far is the selector. Anything with the selector I'm down for, which is why I'm ignoring the tier 2 class alloy fragment crystals. I'm ignoring the tier 1 class alloy fragment crystals, and the tier 2 class alloy fragment crystals, and the tier 1 class, all those at the bottom. Now, if you're going to tempt me with 3-star relic crystal shards and 4-star relic crystal shards, I'm going to go for the 5-star. Because the 5-star are obviously more valuable. Particularly because the 5-star, and I know it's 10,000 instead of 2,000, but they're actually a little cheaper. 2,200 instead of 3,000, and then the 500, I guess, is 500. So what I'm going to do is actually recommend, if you need these, go for this first. This is the best remaining value I've not purchased. But I have so many, I have well over 20 of these in the overflow. So I'm not going to go for this, and I'm also not going to go for the tier 2 alpha, which isn't a bad value at all. In fact, for 250 candy, it's a steal. But I don't need those right now, and with the double daily crystals, you get these as a throne breaker and especially a paragon player more easily than anything before. So I'm going to start by max purchasing this, and this is going to get me still with 5,250. So now when I scroll up, I'm going to get these alloy fragments because I need them and they're guaranteed. And they're really cheap. And then since I've still got 4,250, check this out. All 5 of these, I'm down to 250. That's it. And I can get some gold, or I can get exactly 1 tier 2 alpha. That gives me now 0 candy left. And that is, well, okay by me. So, in the end, I did not touch any of the 4-star or 3-star relic crystal shards or any of the relic class alloy fragment crystals. I went for the guaranteed value, which included tier 2 alpha, 1, all of the tier 1 celestial alloy fragments, all of the 5-star relic crystal shard fragments, all of the tier 5 basic, and gold also is a good investment if you need it. I definitely don't, but if I needed it, I would have already purchased it. So I try to talk about this in ways that make me distanced from my own needs in this game, because I know quite a few people do need gold. So YouTube, I just want to say, I still think this belongs in the Side Quest Hall of Fame. I like the variety, I like the bonus rewards, and the difficulty, particularly fights per path, extremely fair. and easy and manageable, particularly if you save up those boosts. I know things can be annoying, especially this last week with the special threes. Immediately hold block when you're using those boosts. But at the same time, I'm thankful to put out some gameplay of how I attacked it. Hopefully it helps a couple people out there. I know my man Rob, he said it helped him. So if it helps at least one person, I'm thankful to do it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.